Hello. This is Blu-ray Cinema talking to another video of today, yesterday's stuff. Sorry I haven't been on for a while, but I had to take care of some personal stuff. And that's it. Today's video is going to be like a random video. We're going to talk about this in about a minute, but I'll put that down. But I hope everybody got what they got at the Arrow video sale at Barnes & Noble's. And tomorrow is the last day for it, and it won't be back until between July and August. Always wait end of June, beginning of July. Now, first of all, about some movies I saw, because here we're gonna talk about movies I saw a little bit, and it's gonna be short, little short topic about that. Some random stuff, new release news if there's any, and this Blu-ray here, and that's probably gonna be the end of the video. But now, I saw a couple of films that I'm going to talk about. I saw Tron Ares, and I saw the first Tron when I was preteen. It came out in 1982, and back then it was groundbreaking, and it's very high tech for its time. And that one's okay. I don't hate the Tron films. I don't have a love-hate relationship with them. I don't. I think they're okay. In one way or another, they are okay. Second one came out in 2012 or 15. I'm not sure about the year, so you can check for yourselves. Oh, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. So I appreciate what you guys do, and you keep my channel going from your subscribers and your comments. So I like it all, so thank you very much. I appreciate you know what to do. Hit that button and all that stuff. But back to Tron. Tron 2, I don't know. Some I like, some I don't. It got very confusing. But it's good to see Jeff Bridges again from the first one. So now we go to Tron Ares, which it's a sequel, but it's a prequel, but you don't know that till you see the end of it, or more than 2/3 through, you realize that. But I'm going how can it be prequel? You see Jeff Bridges as he was in the second movie, but it's got good casting. But spoiler alert: Evan Peters becomes bad guy of the first Tron. He becomes the guy in blue that you see in the original Tron. So Evan Peters becomes the villain of the first Tron, but you don't know that until you see the end of it. And I said, how can that be a sequel and prequel? But it is, and they want to do a fourth one. So it's confusing, but it's not confusing. It's understandable. People say it's the worst film of 2025. To me, it's not. I mean, I did my worst of 2025, unless I see something else, and then, that's discussion later. Wells was worse of last year. But anyway, enough about Tron. The stuff I like, the stuff I didn't like, and I kind of like a hit or miss on that one. Would I buy it? Nope. People who love Tron, who fascinated with Tron, who love all the Tron films, that's more you than me, and that's okay. Second one I saw was Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Well, I find all the three films there are three of them. I don't think they're gonna make any more right now at this point, if they ever do again. I find them all fascinating. I do like magic. I do like the suspension of disbelief. I do like that, and I appreciate that. But now the Now You See Me films are no convoluted, are like a mixed bag for me, because they do amazing things. You don't know what's going on, and da. And there are more people to each film, I think, but like Fast and Furious, but I don't know. And then it's like you see, I saw both saw one and two. Now You See Me, and said, okay, they're not bad. They're not the greatest films in the world, but they're not bad. They're not horrible. So okay, so I'll see this one because something to watch. And I thought it was just alright. I mean, it's nothing very spectacular, nothing I haven't seen before. I mean, it's mixed up like Magic, The Italian Job, you know, what you see, what you don't see, what you didn't catch, what you need to watch again to catch what you didn't catch on the first half of the movie. But it's okay. I mean, am I going to want the film or buy the film? Probably not. I mean, I don't have the art to begin with. Do I want this one? No. But it's not bad. I don't hate them. I mean, these films I've seen, I don't hate. I mean, there's stuff I like them, but there's stuff I don't, I'm not a film critic, but maybe I should be. I mean, you want to call me movie critic all you like, It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the best thing in the world, but, But these films that I just saw recently, they're okay. Nothing really sticks out as fabulous or great or really got my attention or really is the greatest film I ever seen. Not yet. And last one so far, which I can think of no one, is Good Fortune. It was okay. Reminds me of Almost an Angel with Paul Hogan, which that was made in 87 to 88. But reminds me of other films too, but it was nice that Seth Rogen they told him to, tame down a bit. His stuff, he wasn't doing a pop comedy, which is good for him. And this new Indian actor, which I don't know who this guy is. I've never seen him before, but I think he's great. And Keanu Reeves is always be Keanu Reeves, and he's always awesome. Playing Angel Gabriel. It's basically two guys got switched, lives were switched, and then see how the other half lives. Romantic interest in it. For the Indian actor. And Keanu Reeves plays Angel. Was the straight man. Okay. Cool. Decent movie. Didn't hate it. Kind of liked it, but didn't hate it. Wait, watch again? Don't know. But I know it's supposed to be one of those feel-good movies, but it's more of a comedy than a feel-good movie. Oh. One film I did saw, which I watched probably like more than 2/3 away, and it's you know what, man, I'm done with it. That thought was okay too was The Roof Man, which is based on a true story, even though they exaggerate a little bit. It just is what it's okay. A lot of people like probably like it more than me, and that's fair. But I thought the acting was pretty good. I thought storytelling was pretty good storytelling. It's just a film not for me. But I do admire it. I do appreciate it. Something different I've never seen before. About a guy who escaped from jail, lived in a Toys R Us store, and tried to live his life without getting caught. But he did eventually get caught. So I know they exaggerate a little bit, but still, it's okay. Not bad, not great, but not bad. Now we go to new release stuff I've seen. Okay. As for Arrow video, coming months, I thought Mortal Kombat was going to be April. Nope. It's going to be Inner Space. Finally, a good Blu-ray, and there's a separate 4K edition of Inner Space because I read the old Blu-rays all crappy. It makes noises where you can't hear the sound, all that stuff. So good for there. And you're going to have the original Eye on 4K, not the Jessica Alba bullshit. Because that remake Eye is awful, terrible, it's bullshit. So if you see Jessica Alba one, and that's a horrible remake, just throw that in the dumpster or use that as a coffee coaster. And you will thank me later. But this is the Japanese 2002 original that hasn't been that hasn't had a US Blu-ray ever, and it's 20-something years way overdue. But I say stream it first, see if you like it, and if you do, if you don't, you don't. And then they have the Killer, which Shout Factory already did, but they're doing the Arrow does it for the UK. Some collection which I never heard of before, and the 1998 film, which I don't care for, is Soldier. Soldier to me is an okay sci-fi film. I just don't like it at all. So the winner for Arrow for April is Inner Space, and possibly The Eye. All the rest of them, you see what you like, see what you don't like, and go from there. And Vinegar Syndrome just did their February listings, and it's due February 1st, and their partner labels looks like everything sucks, except for maybe a comic book documentary, which looks good, which I think I've seen, which is okay. And for their new releases, it's like Boxcar Bertha, which is directed by Martin Scorsese when he was I think the first movie he did as film director, because before that, he was working for Roger Corman. The other one, there's one, I forget the name of the title, but it's a horror film, which I never heard of before. The other two is Body of Evidence, which is one of the worst pieces of crap I've ever seen, so I don't recommend that one for anyone. It's got Madonna in it, Willem Dafoe, whatever. That movie is nothing but a piece of fucking shit. And Demon Warp, which I haven't seen in a long time, if ever. So I have to check out Demon Warp for myself. But Partner Way was are just all sucky films that nobody's ever heard of or seen, or where they are, nobody ever knows. But to me, Inner Space for April is pretty good news. Sorry. And Fight Club has come to 4K, and still the Peter Jackson trilogy they're still working on, but they're just about done. So when that's come out, hopefully by Arrow, we don't know. But anyway. So this one I got the last time I was at Barnes & Noble, so I got this for Arrow video sale, so I got this. So to me, this is good. This is Quentin Tarantino in his prime. I don't say it's opus, but in his prime. So this is World War II, guys fighting against the Nazis, played by leader Brad Pitt. It has Eli Roth in it. It has Michael Fassbender, Christopher Waltz, Diane Kruger. I think it's Udo Kier in it, but I'm not sure the way Udo Kier. So this is to this set. So you hear it right here. They're right there. You see the cover right there. And so, yeah, there's one that's there. I'm not gonna take them out. What I can do is do this. It's just there. So it's a 2 hours and 33 minutes. Wait, yeah, and there's the Arrow video cover right there. See it right there. See it right there. Oh, you see it right there. Yep. Right. I didn't get this when this came out the first time. With his bid bots, and it had a strudel recipe and all kinds of and art cards and posters. So, but I wish I gotten that one, but I had to spend your money on this or on this, and I spent money on something else, which, now I gotta fix this again, because this is not, yeah. Sometimes you gotta take the time a little bit and fix stuff. There we go. I got it now. So this has high definition Blu-ray, to this special edition Blu-ray contents. So it's got, like, What Would Sally Do? An interview with editor Fran Raskin, Blood Fiction, interview with special makeup effects art supervisor Greg Nicotero, yay, Greg Nicotero. Doomstruck, an interview Oscar actor Omar Doom, sorry, my bad, making it right. A visual essay by film critic Walter Cha, author of a Walter Hill film. Film History on Fire, visual essay. Filmmaking Occupied France, another interview. Extended and alternate scenes. Nation's Pride, to make a Nation's Pride, and archival featurette roundtable discussion. And our roundtable discussion, archival interview Quentin Tarantino, Brad Pitt, and Elvis Mitchell. The original Inglorious Basterds archival featurette, which was a movie in the 60s, late 60s. Conversation Rod Taylor archival featurette. Rod Taylor and Victoria Bitter archival featurette. Quentin Tarantino's Camera Angel archival featurette. High Salas featurette. Film poster gallery tour Elvis Mitchell. Trailers Reversal Suite with commercial artwork by Dare Creative Radar. Subtitles aspect ratio 2.39.1. Arrow video. Good job by Arrow. So this is a pretty good transfer. This was done by 4K scan, by the way, so you don't have to get the 4K if you don't have to, unless you want to. So I do recommend this film. But other than that, that's it for today. So until next time, this is Blu-ray Cinema, and I'll see you on the next. And guys, thank you very, very much, and I appreciate it, everything. And any questions, any comments, leave your comments below. And that's it. Until next time, I'll see you on the next. Bye.